Welcome back. All right. The Anaheim Ducks have acquired Jacob Trouba. Didn't take very long. Now, when he wasn't placed on waivers, there were questions of why isn't he on waivers. If you place a person on waivers, you cannot trade them until they either clear waivers or, well, I mean, if they get claimed, you're not trading him anyways. So that's why he didn't get placed on waivers. The Rangers knew they were going to be able to trade him. It has taken place. Jacob Trouba traded as far away from New York hospitals as he can get, going to Anaheim. I mean, with his wife's job and all that, that's the reason that was given during the summer for him not wanting to be traded and vetoing a trade. I believe it was with Detroit, right? There was a trade veto there. This season, 6 assists in 24 games. I'm mildly surprised Detroit didn't figure out some way to make it work, but they don't have the cap space to bring in that $8 million cap hit for this season and next. In his career, 772 games, 73 goals, 242 assists, 315 points, split between Winnipeg and the New York Rangers. So for Trouba, he's off to Anaheim, and we'll see if there's any fallout from this and what kind of drama we get in the coming days, because you never know. Now, according to Puckpedia, the current cap space for the Anaheim Ducks, $20,786,265. So they're one of the few teams in the NHL that could afford to bring in a contract. I talked about this with Anaheim when I did a video on them not too long ago. They do have cap space. They can afford to add players. That makes them a team to watch because their record hasn't been great, but the fact that the record's not awful and they have a ton of cap space, they can make a move like this. And next up, I would say they can go out and add a forward as well. Pat Verbeek should have some kind of statement on this, I would think, tonight. So we'll see how that turns out. Nothing from him as of yet, as I'm recording this. On the Rangers side, they get Urho Vaakanainen. Vaakanainen's a depth defenseman, 25 years of age. Played 5 games this year for the Ducks, just the 1 assist. And in time split between Boston and Anaheim, 141 games, 1 goal, 24 assists, 25 points. His cap hit of $1.1 million means this frees up $6.9 million in cap space for the Rangers. One of the many reasons why I wore a Rangers jersey also, because all I've worn today is Rangers, so I figured I'd just wear Rangers again. So after the expiration of this contract for Vaakanainen this coming summer, he's a restricted free agent. So we'll see what happens there, but really it was about moving Trouba, getting some cap space, and we'll see what else the Rangers do. There's also a conditional 2025 fourth round draft pick. I have not seen exactly what those conditions are yet. Usually it's one that moves up, or it's, the better of 2 first, fourth round draft picks, whatever it is. But it is a conditional 2025 fourth round draft pick going to the Rangers as well. And the fact there's no salary retention by the Rangers, a bit of a win for the Rangers there. I'm sure that a lot of the teams they were talking to would have required some kind of salary retention. Columbus was in on Trouba as well. Don Waddell did confirm that he'd been talking to the Rangers in an interview earlier today. But yeah, Trouba's off to Anaheim. And this leaves the Rangers with a current cap space of $8,556,027. That amount of cap space changes during the season. They accrue cap space, and it's this whole setup. This is why teams have capologists, though, so they can follow how much money you have and how much money you have left to spend and all that fun stuff. But yeah, Vaakanainen's off to the Rangers. Trouba's off to the Ducks. So I feel like the Ducks get the better player in the deal, but I do really like that the Rangers didn't retain salary and they get a bunch of cap space. This could be a win for both teams. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. We'll see if this is the last video on Trouba that I do for a while. Maybe, should be, but you just never know. Thanks again for all your support. I'll talk to you guys soon enough.